Hello, and welcome to the Sound Off Ladies. I'm Marley Matlin, and I'm here in California. Hi, I'm Alexis Kasher, and I'm here in New York. Hello, I'm Liz Tannenbaum, and I'm here in California. Hello, I'm Wendy Adams, here from Chicago. At this time of the year, it's time for graduation. This event tends to take place at schools for family and friends to watch and show their support. Also, this event applauds students who worked hard for 4 years in high school. This year, we're having a graduation, but obviously in a different approach because of the coronavirus. We want to show our support to all deaf and hard of hearing students. And what's the best way to do this? We are doing a virtual graduation on the show. Here's what you'll see. Different guests will be making their appearances. We will be answering a few questions about their times in high school. Advice, memories, and words of wisdom will be shared with you all. We're so honored to have so many wonderful people with us today, including educators, entertainers, lawyers, a football player, singers, and so many more. We will also have 5 students with us who are themselves graduates of the class of 2020. Let's begin the celebration. What was your best memory in high school? One of many. One of them was winning a cheerleading tournament championship twice during my sophomore year and senior year. What makes it even more special is that in my senior year, at that time, I was captain. So as captain of the team, we brought home the championship. That's one of my favorite memories. Bonding outside of the school environment and our teachers and senior advisors, those special moments that took so much time back then that are cherished, such as yearbook committee gatherings on the weekend, sometimes going to our advisor's home for long nights to meet deadlines and ordering pizza. We really felt like a family. It was a small class, so there are many awesome memories that I have to say is probably very unique to being in a deaf school. That environment was really encouraging, warm, and welcome. My identity as a deaf person was not called into question every day, and the communication was there. Looking back, I think the best part of high school for me was being a part of drama class and choir. For me, I was always shy and a quiet child, and I didn't have many friends. From being in drama and choir, I was part of a group and a community. It was really an amazing experience for me, and it gave me a lot of confidence. It made me feel like I could try anything. It's okay to fail. Get up, roll up your sleeves, and try again. My social life wasn't great after hours. What saved me was being able to play sports and be on the team where I was a somebody, not a nobody. Now that became a part of my identity and who I am. After school hours, I was on my own. My best memory is playing sports. Sports saved me. I enjoyed being around other athletes like me with common bonds. In my senior year of high school, I founded the first deaf club called Silent Society. It was a great space for deaf people to come, as well as hearing people, to learn sign language and the culture. We socialized and bonded.
For 3 years, when I was a freshman to junior year, I was not a part of basketball at all until my senior year. Thanks to the staff, I joined the team because of their encouragement. It was worth having the experience for my last year. I'm really grateful to them, and I really owe them. I didn't play sports for 3 years because of cancer. In 2015, somehow that led to me becoming an amputee, and my leg was removed. Over time, I had a problem with self-confidence, and the staff encouraged me to work hard. I'm grateful to them and decided to become a part of it. I feel good about it, and I have a good experience. I get along with my team well.
High school was a life-changing experience for me. Growing up, I attended mainstream schools and was isolated. My experience socializing with other people who had similar experiences as myself, as a deaf person who signed, was very limited. When I entered high school, my mind was blown.
In the beginning, my coach. I was part of the cross-country team, and that was my only sport as an athlete. I really enjoyed being with my group and committed to the sport for 4 years. Felt like I was encouraged and inspired by young hearing people. I felt like a good leader to inspire my team, which inspired me.
What was the best advice you received? Growing up, I didn't have the best writing skills. I was nervous and thought my writing was lousy. I remember the best advice a friend gave me. The mind is like a muscle. You need to work out to strengthen your muscles. The same is true for writing. You have to work on it to grow your skills. You can't just try to think about what to write before doing it. I have to write it to find it. That means I just write without restraint until I create an idea. That's how I get many ideas for my artwork. My cousin, Evan, is a filmmaker in New York City. I told him, I want to perform, but I felt like I needed a plan B. What should I do? I asked him for his advice. Then he told me something I didn't expect. I have never forgotten it. He said, don't have a plan B. It only takes away energy and effort that you can use for your plan A. I think definitely from my mom. My mom always emphasized that you own you and your journey. You build your future. Don't let anyone stop you or get in the way of your goals. No one but you. She also emphasized being a Black deaf woman. And what does that look like in the blueprint? I'm not sure, but whatever I navigate through in life, the point is that I create my own journey. Keep the focus on my big passion. Create goals, and even for the small ones, they still count because that belongs to me. I think that's one of the best pieces of advice my mom gave me in high school, and I still carry it with me today.
Get involved with your NAD chapter with the local deaf community all over the country. Be involved. Plus, create effective change for the future.
I was a junior NAD representative from 2017 to 2019. Since I won, I faced many hurdles. One thing I learned is that it's okay to say no.
It's possible, at the same time, to have a plan and to still figure things out and make it up as you go along. It's possible to have both at the same time. Things will come up during the way. You have to adapt, but you can still follow your plan. Always be prepared to adapt.
If you're passionate about something, pursue it. Let it be your future. Even if you think that earning the money is the most important thing, it's not. Being happy and being excited about what you do every day is far more important.
Try to live without fear of mistakes, because to live without that might be impossible. But try to do that. I would encourage myself to fight with courage and faith and do things that I otherwise wouldn't. My advice, be yourself. Don't let anyone tell you no or that something is impossible. Be yourself. Roll up your sleeves, challenge yourself, and develop and grow in your life. You will have ups and downs, just like the economy and the world. We all go through ups and downs. I've had challenges and had a hard time, but I learned a lot about myself. It's important not to stress. Stress makes you sick and weak. Be positive. You need a lot of goodness and positivity in your life. If someone tells you no, find the next opportunity. Someone will say yes. There have been a lot of great opportunities, good times, and my success, But there were a lot of barriers, people saying no to me, and failures. With each failure, you improve.
Continue. Have faith. Build your patience, and your future will be bright.
You can't please everybody. You can please some people all of the time, and all people sometimes. You can't please everyone. That's one thing that has always stuck on my mind. In my journey, some people have not shown their support. Some people show love. I always keep the focus on my goals.
One of my teachers in high school was a part of a tripod program. My teacher told me, say no to oppression. That really carried through my life and career. Say no to oppression. What advice would you give yourself if you could go back to being 18 years old?
I would say stay loyal to what you're most interested and passionate about. Stay with that. Keep your focus on that. Don't have too many distractions. Focus. Enjoy life, yes, but have a goal and get to your goal with your passion. That's my advice. I think I feel I accomplished a lot with what I wanted to do, like becoming a lawyer and working at NAD. But again, there are some things I wish I could do over. But you can't go through life worried about your mistakes. You have to use that as lessons to learn to improve your future and keep going. With no mistakes, you learn nothing.
Take part in different organizations. Take office assistant jobs. Participate in after-school programs like sports, activities, and clubs. Become a top student with a high GPA. That's what I wish I did if I could be 18 again.
Never disregard your identity. The whole community is behind you, supporting you. Practice having faith in yourself and give yourself affirmations from within. And most importantly, teach others what you have learned.
I would say be brave, be strong, be confident in who you are, and do not hide. Be honest about my deafness. Ask for what I need to be successful. I definitely hid quite a bit at that age. In fact, I thought that my deafness would be held against me, and that was not the case.
Do not be unsure. If you have something that you are really interested in, like your dream, do it. Don't change your mind. Keep that direct goal and keep it up. If you want to know more, go out and see for yourself. Meet people. Sometimes you never know if that person could give you an opportunity. Your dream could come true.
Your deaf identity is not the only identity. I grew up focusing on my deaf identity, forgetting about other identities. I am a woman, I am Korean American, I am Asian, and many more. All identities are equal. Pay full respect to who you are and your upbringing. I definitely would tell her, when you go to college or wherever you decide to go, enjoy the experience. Embrace who you are. Learn who you are. Have that relationship. I mean, literally have a relationship with who you are. Do not assimilate to society and let their narrative control you. You control yourself. You own your narratives, because we will constantly be around thousands and thousands of opinions and perspectives, but none of that defines who you are. You define who you are, and that's it. You own you. Be you. Just embrace and love yourself. That would be my number one advice, rule, principle, law for my 18-year-old Stormy. Take the time to love yourself. Those are the most powerful tools you can give yourself as a person throughout life, even when things and times are really hard. Love yourself.
Hello. I'm thrilled to join you all and celebrate your graduation. Graduation is a special time. Why? That means you have had 12 long years of school. I know many of you are excited and looking forward to your new life, new experiences, and new opportunities. Many of you have goals and dreams for your future. Some of you will attend college. Some of you will get married. Some of you will work in a variety of fields such as technology, medicine, education, and business. Some of us will fail to achieve our dream. Why? Because we have a problem. What is this problem called? Fear of failure. We become embarrassed when we make mistakes. We don't like it. If we are not trained, we cannot learn. We cannot improve. If we are trained, we will learn. We will improve. I want to share a brief story about a man. Who is this man? Dr. Andrew Foster. This is his sign name. He was the first Black deaf student to graduate from Gallaudet University. He is my role model. I look up to him. He can be your role model too. Let me show you a picture. In 1957, 3 years after he graduated from Gallaudet, he decided to fly to Africa. Why? He had a dream. What was his dream? He wanted to establish schools for African deaf children. When he arrived in Africa, he faced many obstacles to his dream. He had no money to build a new school. He had no books to teach children with. There was no program to teach the students sign language and how to teach deaf children. But Dr. Foster was brave. He was not afraid. He accepted many duties as an advocate, fundraiser, teacher, principal, and handyman. He founded over 30 schools for the deaf for African children in 11 different countries. Wow. Wow. If you want a successful future, you need to get rid of fear from your heart. Let it go. Replace that fear with courage. I'm looking forward to you going out in the world and making important contributions to better lives for America and for our deaf community. When you face obstacles to your dream, Remember the story of Dr. Andrew Foster. Congratulations and good luck.
Do you have any words of wisdom or inspiration you want to share?
Every year, about 3,000 deaf and hard of hearing students graduate from high school. This is your audience, and whoever is watching this, 3,000 young people have the power to impact the world and to change and influence. You have deaf lawyers. When I was young, you would never go to law school. It wasn't a choice. That was before the ADA, Section 504, and mainstreaming. Now, the opportunities for young people are amazing. You have to take advantage of education. I'm serious. Get some education. Get education to help you improve yourself and develop with the education and experience necessary to compete and get ready to change the world.
I think with fear, the problem is not failure or falling. Fear is not trying. First of all, I want to say I know it's not supposed to be like this. Being isolated due to coronavirus is not part of your plan. I know it's a special time. This is a once-in-a-lifetime memory. But life is not perfect. With every step you take, you will have to take steps back. Remember, every step back is setting up a plan for a comeback. You will take this time, this rare time for a pause. It is an opportunity to consider your goals, talent, and passion, and see if it is what you want. Pursue those things. Don't wait. Use this time to better yourself. Don't become a victim of the circumstances. This will reflect what the silver lining is for now. You will look back to 2020 and know you found a silver lining in that year. You'll find a silver lining, but during this pause, continue to lean forward. Don't be stagnant. Be ready for when an opportunity will knock on your door. Be ready. No dream is too big. I'm a Black deaf woman, and when I moved here, throughout my life, people have tried to put me in boxes to limit my goals and dreams because of where I'm from, how I look, my skin color, gender, and the list goes on. People tried. Remember, no dreams are too big. Be bold. Be the first-rate version of yourself. Don't try to imitate others and be a second-rate version of somebody else. Be a first-rate version of yourself.
When it comes to wisdom, I notice for many people, wisdom means you must be perfect. That's not true. It means you make mistakes and you learn from it to become a better person. That's what wisdom really means. It doesn't mean you're perfect. That's not what wisdom means.
I know it's hard that we're all separated. We're not together for graduation. Regardless of distance, graduation is still a celebration of your life and what you've accomplished completing high school. Now, the next part of your life is up in the air. That's a part of the mystery, challenge, and unknown of what the future will look like for you. Whatever happens, it's important to look at your vision of your future, dreams, hopes, and desires. Follow that. You will always have challenges and problems. Always. Today, there are many challenges. You will face obstacles. But focus on your vision and your dream. You will succeed. We all look forward to that. Thank you for being you.
You might expect that you will at some point soon figure it out. But to let you know, you won't figure it out. You will always be figuring it out as you go.
The advice I would give is to always embrace everything you have and live your life. Time goes by in a blink. Where does the time go? Always cherish it. Don't take life for granted. When I went off to college away from home, I went to Gallaudet University. I didn't know sign language at that time. When I went to college, I was unhappy and wanted to go home. I was called many insults and that was new for me. What's up? Why am I here? I was unhappy. I wrote a letter to my parents to tell them I wasn't happy and wanted to go home. My dad's best advice was to give yourself at least 6 months of an adjustment. When you experience a big change, give yourself some time to adjust. Be patient and stay, please. That is what he told me. And I said, okay, Dad. I was frustrated and had to bear through it. Over time, I was patient and things got better. I said I wanted to go back home after 1 year. My mom said, okay. In March, April, and May, I started enjoying myself and created bonds. I was excited about the bonding and to find who to hang out with. I learned a lot and enjoyed myself. After I went home, I told my mom, I think I'm starting to like it. Can you give me 1 more year? My mom said, sure. I ended up staying until graduation.
My teacher said something that really applied to my experience and helped me understand myself better. Here's the quote. You've been through a lot and try to figure out why. You've been suffering in different positions and with different memories, and many things that cause you to feel pain. You've been through a lot of suffering, but do you realize that you were chosen to be through a lot of different challenges and problems? You stood up for yourself to beat that problem. What did I learn? I can do it. That means anyone can do it too.
Keep going with your education. Go to a college with a 4-year program. Keep going. Travel the world. Build your network. You have a great life experience ahead of you.
You are your best teacher. Don't worry about making mistakes. My mother told me growing up, look at a mistake as a fresh opportunity. That's important because my mother is an artist. And looking up, I looked up to her and wanted to follow her and have the same talent as her with my artwork. But her skills took years and years to be perfected, and many mistakes were made. So she saw how frustrated I would get with making mistakes and told me not to get rid of it. No, embrace your mistakes. They are your own best teachers. Look at your mistakes as a fresh opportunity.
I would say this is not the end. This is not the end. We will be something in the future. We don't know when, how, or what will be there, but there will be something there. This is not the end of the world. Focus on what you can do for the future and make the best out of it.
Grab every opportunity you can take. Grab any opportunity you can get because it won't be there for a while, and it will come up.
Make your own path. Don't try to be like other people. There's another good piece of wisdom I got from people in my career because I know in music, people tend to want to be like someone else. Someone told me, be yourself. I'm doing the kind of music I like, and I enjoy the kind of things I like. I share what I like. I do that rather than trying to be someone I'm not. I'd rather be who I am. Be motivated and involved. Inspire others and keep going. Keep learning. Use your skills and leadership. Be on time. Dress professionally. Last, be passionate about your dream and your future. For my dream, I want to start an organization for the Muslim deaf community. Also, I want to become a counselor and be open to discussing anything. I want that. I want to keep my mind open to young people, teenagers, and senior citizens who want to share their feelings. I want to have a barber shop in my home. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Be the best version you can possibly be of yourself. Don't worry about being somebody else. Be comfortable in your own skin. Be the best version you can possibly be of yourself. The reason I say that is because growing up, I always had doubt, comfort, confidence issue. Was I living up to other people's standards? Was I going to fit in? And it wasn't me asking that question. It was me trying to live up to somebody else's standard. I can't do that. All I can do is be the best Derek Coleman Jr. I can possibly be. And I encourage you guys to all do the same. First thing first, congratulations. You guys made it. It ain't easy doing the right thing. It ain't easy following the right path. But as I said earlier, if you do the best you can possibly do at all times and let nobody tell you you can't do something, you will be alright and your life will be great. God bless.
That's right. Be yourself. Have confidence. I remember when I met Bernard Bragg at the age of 8. I was awestruck. I asked, "Can I be an actor like you too?" He looked at me and he said, "Of course, why not?" That never left my mind. I've been acting ever since I was 8 years old. And I still am performing because I love what I do. I believe in myself. I don't let anyone tell me, "No, you can't," or "It's impossible." It's important to have dreams. It's important to have goals. It's important to listen to yourself and your intuition. Congratulations, graduates of 2020. I'm proud of you. Now, to wrap things up, we're going back to the sound off ladies. We are so proud of you. As the board president of New York School for the Deaf, we have a tradition that most schools have. This is called the turning of the tassel, a ceremony which symbolizes your transition from student to graduate. Now let's do this together. You ready? Right to left now. You are now graduates. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congrats.